Your dog is outside. It's a beautiful day, the park, the yard, the sidewalk. And instead of running, playing, or sniffing other dogs, your dog puts its head down and starts eating the lawn. Like a cow, just chewing grass. You've seen this 100 times. Maybe you laughed, maybe you pulled them away. Maybe you Googled it at 2 a.m. because you were worried something was wrong. And every answer you found probably said the same thing. Dogs eat grass when they're sick. They do it to make themselves throw up. It's self-medication. That's the most common explanation on the internet. And it's mostly wrong. Less than 25% of dogs vomit after eating grass. Only 10% show any signs of illness before eating it. The vast majority of dogs who eat grass are perfectly healthy, not nauseous, and have zero intention of throwing up. So, if it's not sickness, what is it? The answer goes back thousands of years. And it involves wolves, parasites, missing nutrients, and an instinct your dog can't turn off no matter how expensive its food is. The wolf that ate plants. Let's go back to the wild, before kibble, before dog bowls, before your dog had a name. Wolves hunt, they kill prey. And when they eat everything. Not just the muscle meat, the organs, the bones, the stomach. And inside the stomach of their prey, partially digested plant material, grass, leaves, fiber. Researchers analyzing wolf scat have found that 11 to 47% of their stool samples contain plant material. Wolves don't graze like cows, but they consume plants regularly, indirectly, through the stomachs of the animals they eat. Your dog no longer eats whole prey. It eats processed kibble from a bag. But the biological expectation for plant fiber in its diet hasn't changed. When your dog eats grass, it may be fulfilling a dietary need that its ancestors met through an entirely different food chain. The instinct is still running. The delivery system just changed. The parasite purge. Here's where it gets fascinating and slightly gross. Researchers studying wild canids discovered that when wolves and wild dogs eat grass, the long, fibrous blades pass through the intestinal tract largely undigested. But as they move through, they do something remarkable. The fibers increase intestinal motility, which means they make the gut contract more. And as the blades pass through, they physically wrap around intestinal parasites, specifically nematodes, and drag them out. The grass acts as a natural dewormer. The wolf eats grass, the grass wraps around the worms get expelled. No medicine, no vet, just fiber and physics. Dr. Benjamin Hart, a veterinary behaviorist at UC Davis, who spent years studying this behavior, concluded that grass eating in dogs is likely an inherited instinct from their wolf ancestors. The wolves ate grass to purge parasites. Modern dogs no longer have the parasites, but the instinct to eat grass remains. Your dog isn't sick. It's running an ancient anti-parasite program on a body that no longer needs it. The fiber gap. Now here's the part that might actually apply to your dog today, right now. One of the most compelling case studies in veterinary literature involves a miniature poodle that ate grass and then vomited every single day for 7 years. 7 years. The owners tried everything, nothing worked. Then a vet put the dog on a high-fiber commercial diet. 3 days later, the grass eating stopped. Completely. After 7 years. 3 days. The dog wasn't sick. It wasn't anxious. It wasn't bored. It was missing fiber. Its body knew it needed more roughage, and the only source of fiber available outside was grass. Dogs need fiber for healthy digestion and stool formation. Most commercial dog foods contain fiber, but not always enough for every dog. Some dogs, depending on breed, age, and digestive system, need more than others. And when the diet falls short, the dog's body does what evolution taught it to do. It looks for fiber in the environment. Pica, the technical term for eating non-food items, has been associated with deficiencies in iron, calcium, zinc, thiamine, niacin, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Grass provides small amounts of some of these. But more importantly, it provides the one thing the dog's gut is actually asking for: fiber. The taste theory. Not everything has to be deep. Sometimes the answer is simple. Some dogs just like the way grass tastes, especially fresh, young, spring grass. The texture is different from anything in their food bowl. It's wet, it's crunchy, it's alive. For a species that evolved eating a wide variety of foods in the wild, the monotony of eating the same kibble every day might be genuinely boring. Dr. Benjamin Hart's research at UC Davis found that younger dogs eat grass more frequently than older dogs. And dogs eat more grass earlier in the day, especially before meals, when they're hungrier. The behavior decreases after eating. This suggests that at least some grass eating is motivated by appetite and preference, not illness. Your dog might not be deficient in anything. It might just want a salad. The boredom lick of the lawn. There's another reason, and it connects to something we covered in a previous video. Dogs who lack stimulation, exercise, or mental engagement sometimes develop repetitive behaviors, licking, chewing, pacing, and yes, eating grass. Not because they need it nutritionally, but because the act of foraging, of searching and consuming, gives their brains something to do. A 2019 study in Japan found that younger dogs and neutered dogs were more likely to eat non-food items. These are the groups most prone to boredom and understimulation. The grass eating isn't a medical signal, it's a behavioral one. The dog is saying, "I need more." When grass eating is a red flag. Now here's the part you actually need to pay attention to. Occasional grass eating is normal. 79% of dogs do it at some point. Most vets consider it standard canine behavior. But there's a line. If your dog eats grass urgently, frantically, gulping it down like it can't stop, and then vomits, that's different. That pattern, urgency followed by vomiting, can signal genuine gastrointestinal distress. It could be acid reflux, inflammatory bowel disease, a dietary intolerance, or something more serious. If the grass eating is sudden, obsessive, or accompanied by other symptoms like diarrhea, lethargy, weight loss, or changes in appetite, don't wait. That's a vet visit. And one more thing most people forget. The grass itself can be dangerous. Not the plant. What's on it? Pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers, and chemicals sprayed on lawns are toxic to dogs. If your dog eats grass regularly, make sure it's eating from untreated areas. The grass won't hurt your dog. The chemicals on it might. What it all means. So the next time your dog drops its head in the park and starts chewing the lawn like it's Sunday brunch, here's what you're actually seeing. An animal running a parasite purging program it inherited from wolves. A digestive system that might be asking for more fiber than its current diet provides. A palate that enjoys variety the same way yours does. A brain that might need more stimulation. Or sometimes a gut that's genuinely uncomfortable and is reaching for the only medicine it knows. 79% of dogs eat grass. Most are perfectly fine. But the behavior is never truly random. It's always a signal. Sometimes the signal is ancient instinct. Sometimes it's a nutritional gap. Sometimes it's boredom. And sometimes, rarely, it's pain. The answer isn't to stop your dog from eating grass. It's to understand why it's doing it in the first place. If this made you think twice about your dog's grass habit, subscribe to Fur Logic and leave a comment. Does your dog eat grass? How often? I want to know. And if you've ever wondered why your dog follows you to every single room in the house, that's the next video. And the psychology behind it runs deeper than you think.